Welcome everybody to the Melbourne Cup Spruikers edition. I'm joined by Jake Norton as ever. Welcome, Jake.
Thank you, Hugh Taggart.
There's plenty to discuss, including a drift in the market from a previous favourite in Efficient. We're going to work out whether or not it's just Lloyd trying to give himself a bit more juicy odds.
It's quite likely, isn't it?
Before we do, we're going to speak to Nat at the news desk.
Thanks, Hugh. Well, guys, the final Melbourne Cup field will be set after Derby Day this Saturday, and there are still 6 horses battling it out for the final 2 spots in the big race. The chances of Danny O'Brien-trained Vigor making it into the Melbourne Cup have increased slightly, with Galleon's Reach and Cape Cover likely to pull out of Cup contention after tough runs at Bendigo on Wednesday. But Vigor still needs to win the McKinnon Stakes to guarantee his spot there. And jockey Claire Lindop will miss the Melbourne Cup after a careless riding suspension at Bendigo, which will see her out of the first 2 days of the Flemington Carnival. Looking to the weather forecast for the race that stops a nation, and partly cloudy on Tuesday with isolated showers predicted for a maximum of 20 degrees. And that's the latest Cup news, guys. Over to you.
Thank you, Nat. What Nat failed to mention there is that she's going out to her 21st start, and she's going to be literally the snow leopard preying on the young 21-year-olds.
Cougar.
I know, on Derby Eve.
Naughty girl, Nat.
Derby tomorrow, but we're coming to you first with the news on the Melbourne Cup, I should say. And Efficient has the blows. Literally has the blows.
Yeah, what's wrong with him, Tags?
Well, I don't know. $6.50 out to $12 in the Betfair market. Usually a very good guide to public opinion.
If not the best.
Probably the best. So it would appear either he's very unlikely to start, and if he does start, there's an injury cloud over him. Jakey, have you got any news on this?
I don't have any news personally. I heard during the week that he was injured, and then Lloyd Williams came out and said there's nothing wrong with Efficient. Sailor Gare saw after the Caulfield Cup. That's who you might be mistaking it for. But I tell you what, the jungle drums are beating away, Tags. It doesn't look good for Efficient. So
is he playing mind games though, just to try and get a better price?
It could be a la Jezebel in '99 or '98 when him and Kerry took off the big sting. Not sure, but I'm steering clear of Efficient now.
Okay, well, it reminds me a little bit of Torquay a couple of years ago from a big stable as well. They
hip pocket talking there, Tags?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. They, flirted with him not starting, and then they started him. He clearly wasn't right, ran poorly, and he did the punter's dough. As a result, the market's changed. We now have one of Bart's horses as the outright favourite viewed, $6.50 in from $7.40. Alcopop, the South Australian horse, now $7.20 into $6.80, and Roman Emperor, Bart's second horse, around $9.50 in from $12. Master O'Reilly, the next best, around $7.50. Daffodil, the Kiwi, $19.50. Vigor, $21. Zipping, $23.
Plenty of value the rest of them.
Yeah, can you go the rest of them? Where are you honing your betting on Tuesday, Jake?
I really like Roman Emperor. I think had Viewed not got that saloon passage in the Caulfield Cup, I think Roman Emperor beat the others by lengths. I think Viewed was probably flattered a bit by that win.
The
horse.
Distance?
Obviously, the distance suits Viewed. I don't.
What about for Roman Emperor?
Yeah, he's a Monsieur, so I think that suits him as well. Look, Efficient and Viewed will have to overcome records that only Maccabi Diva's been able to overcome in recent years, so tough task in front of them. I like Roman Emperor. The value for me is with Like a Ding. She just found hit the line really hard in the Geelong Cup, and I think she's the value at $40, Tags. How do you feel about it?
I did like Efficient, but I think just on the eve of Cup Day, with an injury scare such as this, the market usually is right in this occasion, and the layers have obviously got on there early, and they're laying him because they don't think he's going to start, and if they do, he's going to be under an injury cloud. So they're putting their faith in Bart again. It would seem.
My word. Just quickly, Tags. What about Alcopop?
I think Alcopop is a very, very good horse, but I'm not sure he's up to Viewed or Roman Emperor.
3 starts back, he won a 1,200 metre Class 3
right.
and $8,000.
And I'm not sure he's got the miles in his legs. We could be proven horrifically wrong.
An amazing story though.
But, we're going to come back and discuss our big tips. But before we do, we're going to go to Nat with her Betfair Big Spruik.
The Betfair Big Spruik.
Before I give my Betfair Big Spruik, guys, I probably thought 23 was a bit young to be a cougar, but oh well. Anyway, I'm jumping on with old man Bart again. My old man fetishes come back to haunt me, and we're going with Roman Emperor as my Betfair Big Spruik for the Melbourne Cup. Liked his form in the Caulfield Cup, thought he was robbed by Viewed in the end. So I'm going with him, and as a roughie, I'm picking Daffodil, apart from the fact it has a pretty name. It ran 4th in the Caulfield Cup as well. So Daffodil and Roman Emperor for mine.
Thank you, Nat. We're not going to be foolish enough to go against Nat this week.
No way.
I'm sticking with her, and I'm going to stick with Bart. I reckon Bart's going to Quinella the race. I reckon Viewed and Roman Emperor, probably the other way around, are going to run 1-2. And then if Vigor gets a start, I fancy Vigor. I'm looking for horses that are definitely going to run the distance, Jake.
Yeah, I agree
And
with
if the
you.
ground's not too hard tomorrow for Derby Day, I fancy Vigor getting a start and running on strongly. So they're my three. Who do you fancy?
Well, I'm with you, Tags. It's probably not a great thing for the connection of Roman Emperor.
But scratching him
the
now.
good thing is that Nat has tipped him as well, so that's good enough for me.
We feel like we're around the hot player.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just riding Nat's coattails, and that's good enough for me, Roman Emperor. My outsider is Like a Ding. I think she's sensational value. Great run in the Geelong Cup and good value at 40 to 1.
Plenty of value, as you say, Jake, all over Betfair, particularly around the internationals and indeed the Aussies. If you're going to have a bet, all the very best this Tuesday. We'll see you again very soon.